Y'all, it looks like the tea just got hotter. ALB sure has officially entered the chat surrounding Kim Porter, Diddy, and everything in between. He's spilling some serious details about his relationship with Kim, her death, and yes, that wild rumor about a threesome with Diddy and Kim Porter. Brace yourselves for the truth. But what really went down between these three? Diddy tried to take out ALB. Sure. Did Kim confide in him before her tragic passing? Well, ALB sure is setting the record straight. Alright, so we all know that ALB, Sure, and Diddy have some serious history. Apart from the whole Diddy stealing Kim from Al's situation, there's been accusations that Diddy brainwashed Al's son Quincy and even turned him against his biological father. For those who don't know, Diddy adopted Quincy when he got with Kim Porter and even changed Quincy's last name to Combs instead of Brown. Talk about bold moves. Quincy himself has opened up about the tension between him and Al, but there's always been debate about whether this was because Al was absent as a father or if Diddy's manipulation just ran that deep. Quincy once wrote a letter where he said, and I quote, "Albert Brown, also known as ALB, sure is my biological father, but Sean Combs, aka Diddy, has been my father figure for as long as I can remember." He went on to say that he looked up to Diddy and tried to live up to his expectations. Meanwhile, ALB, Sure was basically just a spitting image. Let's just say ALB. Sure has never been Diddy's biggest fan, and when Kim passed away in 2018, things got even more complicated. The official cause of Kim's death was pneumonia, but Al wasn't buying it. He was one of the first people to raise red flags, hinting that there was way more to the story than what we were being told. ALB Sure took to Instagram shortly after her death, writing, "I do know very clearly that Kimberly didn't just check out suddenly over pneumonia. That's some BS." He went on to talk about how she was in fantastic health just days before she passed, and even dropped hints about some pretty shady circumstances surrounding her death. And it wasn't just Al raising alarms. Jaguar Wright, the singer who's known for blowing the lid off celebrity scandals, also weighed in.
Died from pneumonia, but there's the first coroner's report that said that she died. It was ruled a homicide, and they found toxins in her body to prove that she had been poisoned. You know, they have poisons that create heart attack and pneumonia.
She mentioned in an interview how strange it was that people around Diddy seemed to be dropping like flies. Heavy D, Andre Harrell, Kim Porter, all gone under suspicious circumstances. She even pointed out that all these people were working on projects or books before their deaths.
Kim Porter was working on a book before she died, and Al B. Sure was working on the documentary of his life. And then he goes into a coma. The only two left are Puffy and Al almost.
Now that's an eyebrow-raising coincidence. Y'all, if that wasn't enough, things took a major twist when Al himself went into a coma for 3 months. In a 2020 interview, Al revealed that he and Kim Porter had secretly been married. Yes, married. He admitted that they didn't talk about it publicly, but Kim was more than just his baby mama. This makes his drive to get justice for her even stronger. Fast forward to today, ALB Sure has been throwing some serious shade at Diddy. After the recent raid by Homeland Security at Diddy's house, Al posted an open letter to his son Quincy, saying, "Come home, the door is wide open. You're safe here, son." Oof, the tension is real. It's clear Al has had enough of Diddy, and he's not holding back anymore. But now we need to talk about that book claiming to be Kim Porter's memoir that dropped on Amazon. This book, y'all, was wild. It had stories about Diddy's alleged affairs, including one with Mary J. Blige, but what really had everyone talking was a claim about a threesome between Diddy, Kim Porter, and ALB Sure. According to the book, Kim walked in on Diddy and Al at her house, and after a few drinks, Diddy allegedly said something along the lines of, "We've all been together, but not together together." The book then claimed that Diddy suggested the three of them get intimate. It was honestly a mess, and it's no surprise that people started questioning if this book was even legit. I mean, would Kim Porter really write something like this? Well, ALB sure wasted no time shutting that rumor down. He immediately took to social media to deny the threesome claim, saying it never happened. But Al didn't stop there. He went deeper, calling on the feds to reopen the investigation into Kim's death. He also revealed that Kim was indeed working on a memoir at the time of her passing, but that the manuscript, along with her laptop, was stolen the day she died. And that, my friends, is more than just a little suspicious. Al strongly hinted that Diddy had something to do with Kim's passing. He even suggested that Diddy was behind his own coma, saying that the stolen devices from Kim's house likely contained vital evidence. He also pointed out how other prominent artists who were working on books or had dirt on the industry were taken out under suspicious circumstances. Heavy D, Andre Harrell, and now Kim Porter. Al believes it's no coincidence. Al also hinted that Diddy had tried to silence him over the years. He said he kept forensic records of everyone who was sent to track him, gaslight him, or even harm him. And get this, he even suggested that Kim's knowledge could have done more damage to Diddy than Cassie's lawsuit. Now that's saying a lot. In a nutshell, ALB sure is convinced that Kim was taken out because she was ready to expose Diddy in ways that could have destroyed him. He hinted that she was about to release information that would have blown the lid off the industry, and that's why her memoir was stolen and edited to spread fake rumors like that alleged threesome. Fans have been in the comments with their thoughts on Al's claims. One person wrote, "When I found out Al was in a coma, it didn't sit well with me. I had a strong sense he'd been threatened. I'm glad he lived to see Diddy arrested." Another said, "I am so glad ALB sure is still here and able to clear his name. Y'all, it seems like the drama between ALB, Shure, and Diddy is far from over. With Al now ready to spill all the tea, something tells me we're going to be hearing a lot more about this in the coming weeks. But what do y'all think? Is there truth to Al's claims? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to check out the next video for even more juicy updates. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update.